Trade pile.
Child, chill.
Child, chill.
There's some Mega Drive games that are different. Like Bare Knuckle Freeze.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Can't find anything good at garage sales, flea markets? Start your own meetups. There's stuff all over the place. Good prices. Gotta watch out for this guy though. He steals your shit. Going through the news tub that just got in.
Oh, there's a Shinobi one.
Faces all over the place. We did a really good job on the spread this year. And yeah, this is gonna be a pretty good video, hopefully. One of the members actually sells at the flea market. He's got a bunch of cool stuff here. Tables, just tables full of stuff. Hey, how's it going? It's been a while. My wife actually received a gift from one of her friends, a little tripod stand for the iPhone, which is fantastic because it works perfect with these videos and I don't have to mess with the shakiness of the camera and crap. So I did make a video for Super BitCon. Unfortunately, I kind of boogered a lot of the footage and I shot it the wrong way. And if I can get bits and pieces and save it, I will. Otherwise, I'll just show like the pickups from it. So here we go. Recently, Neo Salad, is it 22? I believe it's 22 from here on YouTube, held a St. Louis Retro Gamers group meetup, and these are the things that I traded / paid for. All of them I think are really fair trades, fair prices. If you guys are getting to the point in your collecting careers where you just don't get deals anymore from the flea markets or thrift stores or anything, make a local group. I can't tell you how many times, I can't count how many times I've gotten great discounts, great deals, trades, whatever from these guys because we just roll. That's how we roll. And it's not always about the price, which I'm always going to show you that here in a minute. We basically use game prices for trade value, but we don't actually, I don't think I've ever paid full price for anything, regardless of how much it was. So we'll start from this. I got from another great member, Martin, from the group. I've been focusing on SNES, little Smash TV action. I think I paid $16 for this, which I didn't mind paying. I don't remember if that's full retail or not, but I really wanted that game in this. Probably one of the first things I purchased. From Neo Salad himself, I traded him. You're going to have to click the link down below and find out what he traded me for this, but he ended up paying for the thing I traded him originally, and then I asked him how much he wanted for this, and he said, you want to just straight up swap? I said, let's do it. So for the thing I traded him, I'll give you a little hint on Nintendo, if you haven't seen the video yet. I got a Turbo Tap. I got another TG16, so I got that back in the collection. Straight up trade for an NES game. So that was pretty grand. So far I've only spent $16 on these two items. The next thing, I found a great deal on an N64, and I traded it to one of the members with I think 3 sports games, a controller, and he does the flea market a lot. He sells video games and stuff at the flea market, so he always has a pretty good selection of games from I chose. It actually took me a moment to find 2 things out of his stuff because he had so much of it, but I did end up getting this from him on Segra, the Ren and Stimpy show. Is this Stimpy's invention? Stimpy's invention. Loose. This is very nostalgic for me. I'm pretty sure it's a decent game, if I remember. I'm going to pop that in one of these days and play it. And I've sold and bought this game so many times over the last couple of years. It's not funny. And it's to the point now I'm going to keep it. Illusion of Gaia. So, those 2 I traded him the system for. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, yeah, that's a little bit off trade-wise. I don't think so because I gave him something he really needs for his setup and at the marketplace, and he gave me things I really wanted. And I didn't pay full price for the N64 to begin with, so in my mind, that's a fair trade. You know, it's not always dollar value, and that's how it should be in collecting groups when you're looking for stuff. So that's why it's very important to get to know people and get to hang out with them. This next item I paid $25 for, which I thought was very fair. It is the first complete TurboGrafx game I have. Probably the last for a while because these things get expensive. Bravo Man. And pretty awesome, crazy, goofy stuff going on here. Yeah, it's... I read he had a preview of these games and of what he was going to sell, and I looked up every one of them and I seen which one I'd actually want to play. This was one of the few ones that he had that, one, was affordable for me, and two, actually looked like somewhat fun. I know that, in my opinion, there's a couple of... It's hard to find a cheap, fun game on the TurboGrafx. So I think that fits both criteria. And last but not least, with my boy Abel, this was like the big boy trade of the century for me because I never do big boy trades. And he wanted a Ogre Battle on SNES. And again, I think it's pretty close, but I don't think that the prices actually match up 100%, but that's okay because we both got something what we want out of the deal. So for Ogre Battle, on what you call it? What's that system? On SNES, I got a CIB Player's Choice Luigi's Mansion on GameCube. And that's one of those games also I've sold over the years a couple times, and that one I'm going to keep because I'm actually going to play it. And I've got this weird thing about collecting Mario games. I'm going to try, I guess, to collect all Mario games on North America's side of things. And on NES, Darkwing Duck, another game over the years I have regret getting rid of. This is a very nice label copy, and this one I'm going to keep. Going back, I've actually slimmed down my NES collection to keep just the games I want. And last but not least, to balance out the trade on SNES, a very interesting looking game to me. So that's why I traded it for him, Sky Blazer. So those were my purchases from the St. Louis Retro Gamer May Meetup. That's annually held now twice in the last 2 years at Neo Solid 22's house. Thank you again, sir, for hosting, and it was a great time as always. I'm gonna, if you didn't skip through all the footage earlier, you've seen some of the cool footage, and yeah, I can't wait for the next one. Till next time, guys. Thanks for watching. You've been good out. Beep.